why undefeated champion Xander Zayas will drop Jaron Boots Ennis and escape with a close decision. We gotta break it down. You got the champ, WBA, WBO, undefeated with 13 knockouts. Puerto Rican, like a real Puerto Rican, not like, not like Danny Garcia. A real Puerto Rican, like Shakur Puerto Rican Stevenson. This a real arroz con what do they say? Arroz con habichuelas. A real pollo guisado. A real empanadas from the bodegas. Harlem. This is a real Puerto Rican, not even from Harlem. This is like a real Puerto Rican from the island. Then he moved to Florida. He speaks Espanol clearly, not like Danny Garcia. We have to. I mean, the thing is that Danny Garcia, we were about to rebuke. We were about to take the Puerto Rican card away from Danny Garcia. We were going to take the Puerto Rican card away from Shakur Stevenson. But Danny Garcia has such a good career at 140 pounds, way better than Terrence Crawford. That, I mean, just that demolishment of the Paki Muslim, Amir Khan, just that alone, we're gonna let him keep it. We're gonna let him keep it. You know what I'm saying? But we all know that DSG a fake Puerto Rican. But we're gonna let him into the club. We're gonna keep him into the club. He could keep his Puerto Rican card just for the demolishment of Lucas Matisse and Amir Khan. And then he fought everybody. I mean, Danny Garcia gave you so many good fights. Sean Porter, Errol Spence. I mean, Danny Garcia broke that nigga's elbow. I mean, we have to let him keep the card. We were gonna take it from Shakur Puerto Rican Stevenson, because you got a lot of these Puerto Ricans that don't speak Spanish. I mean, how you gonna be Puerto Rican and you don't speak Spanish? I mean, but after the massive ass whooping, of Teofimo Lopez, I made a mistake there. I should have picked the Puerto Rican.
I'm gonna get right to it.
After the massive ass whooping of Teofimo Lopez, and now that Devin Haney is ducking, Gervonta Crackbaby Wahid is ducking. They don't want no type of smoke with the Puerto Rican Shakur Stevenson, Brick City, Newark, New Jersey in the building. Just because of that, we're gonna let him keep it. We're gonna let him keep the card as well. You know what I'm saying? But usually, in real life, if I meet a Puerto Rican, there's a whole lot of these New Yorkers, these Philadelphians. There's a lot of these Puerto Ricans in Philadelphia and New York and New Jersey that don't speak Spanish, and I'd be like, you're not Puerto Rican, my nigga. You're some type of hybrid, or no, you're a tether. You're a tether. I don't know what we're gonna do with you. We can't deport you, but you're not Puerto Rican, my nigga. I mean, just because you eat rice and beans, you know what I mean? You gotta speak Espanol. You know what I mean? You gotta speak Espanol. Just because your parents is Puerto Rican don't make you Puerto Rican. Just like if your parents is black, it don't really make you black. I mean, these Africans is not black. These are Africans. That's why we call them Africans. Jamaicans is not black. I mean, in America, I consider somebody black like black American, like born and raised in America with no accent. And they gotta be broke. Because, if they're not broke, they're not really black. I mean, it is what it is. They're like, blacks with money. Like, I mean, are they really black? Are they really black? I don't know. a black man with money, is he really black? I don't know. Because 99% of black people I meet are broke. Now let's get down to it. The opponent is Jaron Boots Ennis from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Also undefeated, 35-0 with 31 knockouts. We need more music. We need to dub this shit for 30 minutes. And you know, a couple weeks ago with the preview, a couple weeks ago, I said I had this a 55-45 fight in favor of Jaron Boots Ennis. I mean, they're about the same height, about the same style. You know what I mean? He is the guy climbing up. He is the B-side. Know your role, boy. Know your role, boy. He is the B-side for the first time in his life. He will be coming out first with no straps. He's the one climbing up. Don't get it twisted. Do not get it twisted. But I did have Jaron Boots Ennis as the A-side. I've seen more Jaron Boots Ennis fights. He does have the slightly better resume by names. By names, you know, Ilimantis Stanionis is his best win, followed by David Avanesian, you know what I mean? And Sergey Lipinets. Nah, we can't, I mean, yeah, like Sergey Lipinets, David Avanesian, and Stanionis. A bunch of Russians, right? He does have the slightly better resume. It is what it is. But not by much. I mean, we're not talking Canelos on that resume. We're not talking Thurmans on the resume. We're not talking Terrence Crawford's, Errol Spence's on the resume. We're not talking Tyson Fury's on the resume, getting knocked out in the 12th round into a 14 count. This guy has literally fought kind of like nobody. But you can't say too much about Xander Zayas either, except the fact that Xander Zayas got the 2 straps. Xander Zayas is the A-side. Xander Zayas is also undefeated, and Xander Zayas got a slight edge in height, a slight edge in reach. He is the bigger guy, and he's been fighting at 154. And I think that this fight is going to come down to that. I mean, I think that this fight is going to come down to that. Because, I mean, you know, Boots Ennis looks real good on film. But so does Xander Zayas. So does Xander Zayas. Boots Ennis has barely a resume. Ducking Virgil Ortiz. Xander Zayas has barely a resume. Duck nobody. Whoever they put in front of him, he fought him. He took the fight. There wasn't too much negotiation. Even though he's the champ, undefeated with the 2 straps, he said, who? Jaron Boots Ennis? Bring him in. You know what I mean? So, when it comes to the confidence, I give a slight edge to Xander Zayas. The height, the reach, the weight, Xander Zayas. I mean, Boots Ennis looks better on film. He's a little flashier. You could say he got slightly faster hands, slightly faster feet, but not by much. It's not like this guy's a Mexican style. You know what I mean? He can move too. He can move too. They're both pretty athletic. And a couple of weeks ago, even from the rip, I said it 55-45. That's almost 50-50. You know what I'm saying? I did have a slight edge to Boots Ennis. I did have a slight edge to Boots Ennis because I know Boots Ennis better. But not by much, by 5%. By 5% only. So, I don't know. I really don't know. How's it gonna go? I'm going to do another video because, you know, the last video, I decided to talk about something else, you know. It is what it is. You know how my videos be. Y'all niggas need to stop skipping my videos. If you only want boxing content, please unsubscribe right now. This is not a boxing channel just because I talk boxing here and there. This is not a boxing channel. please unsubscribe. Do not skip my other videos. Do not skip any of my videos, whether they're boxing related or not. I wish that YouTube had a block button. I will block 80% of y'all broke niggas, y'all fake niggas that be skipping my videos. I don't even like you. I don't even like you. I don't even want you here. Hit that unsubscribe. Get the fuck off my channel. Don't ever come back. Because I know exactly what you're like. I know exactly what you're like. Don't ever skip my videos. That's mandatory over here. Whether the video is about politics or the stock market or money or boxing or football, whatever it is, if you're going to be subscribed to this channel, it is mandatory that you watch every single video. Don't skip my videos. No. This is not like any other channel on YouTube. This is a dictatorship over here. No. This is not democracy, my nigga. This is not democracy. And a couple weeks ago, I gave a slight little edge to the Philadelphian. The Philadelphian. He might be. He might be. You know, like Tino Trinidad. He might be one of them black Puerto Ricans. I don't know. Jaron Boots Ennis might be half Puerto Rican. I don't know. I know Shakur Stevenson is like 80% Puerto Rican though. And I was gonna give a little. I gave a little edge to Jaron Boots Ennis a couple weeks ago, but tonight, since y'all be skipping my videos, and I know who you is, I know exactly what these niggas is like. I know exactly who follows my channel. Remember, I had a monetized channel before. In the background of the monetized channels, you know exactly where all the views are coming from what state, what kind of people. You know what I mean? You could read their little, username. It even tells me what places in Europe they were coming from. So I know the people following this channel are usually blacks, Mexicans, and Europeans. And I don't like all three of them. I don't like most of these niggas at all. Hashtag no lie. Keeping it super G. Most blacks, like 90%, I don't like. Most Mexicans, like another 90%, I don't like. And most Europeans, like 98%, I don't like. And that includes Canada. And Australia. I don't like none of these niggas. Hashtag no lie. And Americans, whether they're white, black, or Hispanic, if they're from California, I don't like them. Texas niggas, we might let them slide. Like, we might slide, let like 30%, 40% of Texas niggas slide. Another like 30%, 40% of Florida niggas. But that shows you that like only like 30, 40%. The other 60, 70% niggas from Florida, from Massachusetts, Connecticut, Chicago niggas? Oh, hells no. I don't like none of them skinny broke niggas. California niggas? I don't like nobody from California. Hashtag no lie. I don't like bitches from California. I don't like men from California. I don't like white, black, Mexican. I don't like nobody from California, nigga. That includes Washington and Oregon. I don't like none of that West Coast garbage at all. But yeah, back to boxing. A couple of weeks ago, I was giving an edge to Jaron Boots Ennis. Only 5%. But now that y'all be skipping my videos, and I'm feeling a little racist. Now that I'm feeling a little racist, we ain't never giving you no reparations, nigga. Ever. Boy, get rid of every little black broke nigga in the fucking America before we give you reparations, nigga. Delete them. Now that I'm feeling a little racist, I'm going to give that 5% to Xander Zayas, and I'm picking Xander Zayas. Why? Because, you see, the little speed edge, the little fast feet of Jaron Boots Ennis, he's been fighting way smaller guys. While the guys that Xander Zayas has fought are like, you know what I mean? They're like about about the same. It's like about the same resume. You know what I mean? But the guys that Xander Zayas had fought have all been 154 tall, big dudes. You know what I'm saying? And Jaron Boots Ennis been fighting all these midgets, small. I mean, Sergey Lipinets? My nigga, wasn't that nigga fighting at like 140, 135? Sergey Lipinets is on his resume. It's on Jaron Boots Ennis. So once I noticed that, I watched like 4 or 5 Jaron Boots Ennis fights. And everyone is smaller. Everyone is smaller. While half the people that Xander Zayas fought are his height or taller. You know what I mean? So I think that, I mean, you know, Zayas don't really win fights, but you got a guy that is like, he's not Mexican style. This guy could box. This guy could move. This guy got a cracking fucking right hook, left hook. He got a better left hook than bum-ass Ryan Garcia. So when the difference is only that real small in skill set, and this is the first time that Jaron Boots Ennis is going up to 154, he hasn't been fighting, you know what I mean? He hasn't fought no Tim Zoos. He hasn't fought nobody at 154. These 154 pounders are fucking big. This guy I'm fighting now, Xander Zayas I'm fighting, he looked like a middleweight. He looked like Triple G, but taller. So, and I'm feeling a little racist too. I'm feeling a little hate. You know what I mean? So I'm picking Xander Zayas. The Puerto Rican! I'm picking the Puerto Rican! I'm picking the Puerto Rican, and I hope he drops Jaron Boots Ennis. I hope he stops Jaron Boots Ennis. I don't think he's going to stop him, though. But I think he's going to drop him. You know why? Because eventually, he's going to see that he can't out-jab him. He might land a couple jabs more than Xander Zayas, but not too many. He's not gonna school Xander Zayas like he did little tiny Stanionis. Bro, Stanionis looked so small in that fight. With no feet. These are like just, you know what I mean, Mexican style type of fighters. You know what I mean? And eventually Xander Zayas, he got a longer jab. Not a better jab, not a faster jab, but a longer jab. And he got one thing I'm gonna tell you to finish off the video. Xander Zayas has better hooks. These are both hookers. They both hook. They both throw a lot of hooks like Keith One-Time Thurman. But Xander Zayas' hooks are longer and they're sharper. They're more like a jab hook. While Jaron Boots Ennis' hooks are looping. They're like really like Keith Thurman hooks. When you watch Xander Zayas fight, his hooks are like real compact. They're like kind of like, they come from the outside in a way. They're like jab hooks. And I think that is going to make the difference. The size, the weight, and the more compact, less, they don't loop as much. Sooner or later, Jaron Boots Ennis, he's gonna have to fight. You're not gonna be on a top ranked card against the undefeated champ and think that you're gonna get a decision. You know what I'm saying? Sooner or later, he's gonna have to fight. And looping hook versus sharper hook, the bigger man versus the slightly smaller man, I got Xander Zayas. And I got him by close decision with one droppage. I think that he's going to drop him. He does also have better defense. He's got better, you see, Jaron Boots Ennis has faster feet. He uses his feet more to move around for his defense. While Xander Zayas doesn't, he could use his feet, because you could watch his last fight, he used his feet a lot. But in most of his fights, he has better upper body. He got that Canelo upper body. Well, Canelo don't got none of that yet. Not anymore, because Canelo completely fucking sold out. You fucking rat. You rat-ass fucking Mexican. Canelo completely sold his butt to the fucking Saudi Arabians. To the towel heads. I'll never forgive Canelo for that. Ever. I'm like that. I'm super extra petty. But as I was saying, Xander Zayas uses more his upper body movement than his feet. And eventually, if it's like 3 rounds for this guy, 3 rounds for this guy, or the rounds are close, eventually, Jaron Boots Ennis is going to have to fight. He's going to have to stand his ground and, you know what I mean, go hook for hook. And the hooks of Xander Zayas are better technical hooks than Jaron Boots Ennis. And I think that that's going to make the difference. He's going to catch him in one of those looping exchanges, and his hooks are more compact, boom, I'm gonna catch him, gonna drop him, and that's gonna be the difference in the fight. And do not be surprised with a rematch. Hashtag no lie. Now, don't ever skip my videos again.